So Luffy finally came back into the picture and everything. Back with a lot of energy. Well, not a lot of energy, just enough to at least beat Doflamingo. Yes, Law's on the side there. Then, Law does something, Luffy is getting destroyed. And for some reason, Doflamingo's turning all of, well, what we could see of Dressrosa into string. And throwing all of it at Luffy. Luffy tried using his haki to, block that string. But, it's too overwhelming. Right now, like I said before, Luffy is getting annihilated. And Rebecca is seriously just in the corner, yelling his name, screaming, "The girl, calm down." Luffy, even though he's getting annihilated, constantly is getting back up. Kind of like when he was fighting, the Foxy back in the day. Then he has a flashback of Rayleigh. I'm guessing this took place during between the 2-year skips. He says right here, he wants something way bigger than his Kong gun. Cause his King Kong gun that he uses, or his Kong whatever gun that he uses when he goes 4th gear. That's his attacks. He wants something bigger and stronger than that. So I'm guessing he's able to use 3rd gear and 4th gear. I don't know. Rayleigh says, "I guess it's time I teach you something new then. Gear 4th is something very taxing to the body though." And Doflamingo's just like, if everyone just stayed in Birdcage, everything would go as planned, wouldn't be much of a problem. Now the Birdcage is still shrinking and is getting to the point where it's starting to hit the King's Plateau. Then Luffy goes into 4th gear again. Not like, blow into his arm like he did. He straight like Super Saiyan into 4th gear. I mean, the way he looks like he's about to go whole smash. And from what I just experienced, 4th gear is not affected by Doflamingo's strings because it has haki on it. So Doflamingo, being him, he says, "Oh, you're trying to be above me? Well, I'll show you." That's just foolishness to even attempt and try to do that. And Luffy's like, "You had everything in the palm of your hands. And because of the greed you had controlling everyone in Dressrosa, Luffy himself doesn't even have enough air to breathe up in here. It's called space. Give him some." So while in 4th gear, Luffy starts to blow on his arm and makes his arm bigger. Okay, that's actually a little too OP. And the finishing attack. Gumu Gumu no King Kong, I think it was God Sled, something like that. That's what it says here. Well, besides Doflamingo using God Sled, his God Sled holy attacks, Luffy was going on the same gun and one-shotted the living hell out of Doflamingo. I highly doubt that Doflamingo survived. And then Law, he has a little flashback of Kerason, who's saying, somewhere in the world there's this family that's known by D, who is God's arch enemy. And we have Law looking up into the air like, And bam, Doflamingo's glasses drop on the ground, broken and shattered. And his glasses are like a part of his face. They never come off. And the sight of them even being destroyed and coming off his face, that's basically mean he's defeated. Finally.